Hey, what's going on? It's Jacob. In this video, I'm going to share with you the mindset shifts that you need to have in order to start making more money online. When most people get started trying to make money online, they think it's all about the strategy. They think it's all about the messenger bot or the hacks or the tricks or the methods and the blueprints, all of that kind of sexy stuff that people sell. But the truth is, one of the biggest shifts that you need to make in order to have success in your online business is up here. It's a mindset shift. And that's exactly what I'm going to walk through with you today. The mindset shifts that I had myself, so that hopefully you can have the same shifts, and that will propel your business. It'll drive more results. It'll drive growth. It'll drive success, so you can achieve whatever goal it is you're working towards at the moment. Before we dive into the video, if this is your first time here on the channel, I would love it if you'd subscribe. We'd love to have you here on the YouTube family. Click that big red button, click the little bell icon so you get notified every time I drop a new video. And if you find this video helpful, smash the like button, because it really does help me to know that this is the type of content people want to see, and it really helps the YouTube algorithm as well. But with all that out of the way, let's dive into what we need to change up here in order to make more money online. Let's do it. So the biggest mindset shift for me that caused a ton of success, that really drove my results, was I stopped viewing spending money as a cost and started viewing it as an investment. When I stopped thinking about how I could hoard money and how I didn't want to spend $50 here or $200 there or even $1,000 there on a course, on a coach, on a mentor, when I made that shift, I really started developing skills and I really started getting results. There's an expression that says people who pay attention. And if you're constantly out there just consuming free information, chances are you aren't going to be taking the same amount of action as somebody who's invested in a course, who's invested in a mentor, who's invested in a coach. Investing in information or somebody to help you implement information is a fantastic way to keep yourself accountable. When you know you've spent money on something, you're going to be way more likely to take action on it, and that is the key to getting results. You're going to take consistent action, then you're going to start to see a return. You're going to start to build confidence because you know that it works, and things are just going to take off from there. When people view spending money on information and coaching and mentors as a cost, then it's got a really negative connotation. Whereas when you have the mindset shift and start thinking about spending money on those kind of things as an investment, then you start to think about implementing it in a way that's going to see cash flow coming back. It's like buying a piece of real estate or investing in a stock that's going to pay you dividends. You're making an investment into some kind of asset or a vehicle. In this case, it's usually to develop more skills. And then in turn, when you learn those skills and you implement them, cash flow comes back into your life, into your business. That's the key distinction there between viewing it as a cost and viewing it as an investment. When you start to view it as an investment, when we spend money on investments and on assets, cash flow comes back. And when you start to think about it that way and you start to take action on the information that you're learning, when you start to take action implementing high income skills, more and more cash flow is going to come into your business. When that starts to come in, you can reinvest even more into coaches, into mentors, into information, and then you complete the loop again, and that's how you really start to scale. The absolute truth of the matter is, when I started spending more money on information, on courses, on coaches, on mentors, I started to make more money. If you do your research, there are some fantastic people out there that can help you achieve your goals. The thing to remember is when you invest in a coach or a mentor or a course, you aren't just paying for that discrete bit of information or that discrete bit of time. If you book an hour coaching call with somebody and it costs you $500, you aren't paying $500 for that hour. You're paying $500 for all of the months, the years, the decades of experience that they've got taking risks, implementing, learning the information that they are sharing with you. You've got to tweak that mindset of, I'm spending $500 for an hour of somebody's time. You're not spending $500 for an hour of someone's time. You're spending $500 to get access to years and years of information, of tips, of tricks, of knowing what works, of knowing what doesn't. You're spending that money for a shortcut to success, to learn from somebody that's been in the trenches and has achieved it. This is key to starting to view these things as an investment. By investing that kind of money, you're getting access to a wealth of knowledge, not just the 1 hour of time that the coaching call might be, or the weekly group coaching calls, or however the content is delivered. That is not what you're paying for. You're paying for the experience and the information that they've actually implemented and got results with. Now, some of you might be sitting there going, that's all well and good, Jacob, but I've got absolutely no money to spend on learning, to spend on information, to spend on a coach, to spend on a mentor. And I completely understand that there is going to be people in that boat. So here is what I would say to you, is use the free information out there, but take it fucking seriously. There's a ton of awesome free information. There's a ton of information on this YouTube channel that can make you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars if you go and implement it. The problem with most free information is that people don't do anything with it. So if you can be different from most people, if you can zig when everyone else is zagging and they're ignoring free information, if you can actually take action on something that you learn for free and then money starts to come in, then all of a sudden you're in that position where you can start spending that money as an investment to learn even more skills, to get access to coaches, to get access to mentors, and really accelerate everything. If you don't have any money to spend, you need to be resourceful. You need to use what's at your disposal, and that is the free information. The problem is most people don't take it seriously. So if you are wanting to get started and you want to make this big mental shift and start actively investing in yourself and in your business, but you've got no money to do it right now, you've got to take free information seriously. You've got to take action on it, even if you haven't paid for it. Then you'll start to get results. Then you can start to reinvest in yourself and in your business. But that's all I've got for you today. That's the big tip for today, is stop viewing spending money on your business and on yourself as a cost and start viewing it as an investment. When you start to spend more money on those things, you will start to make more money. Hopefully you found that helpful. Sit down and really think about that and think about, is that a mindset shift that you need to have? Because I'm absolutely confident that when you do, your results will go through the roof. Thank you so much for watching. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, give the video a like, all that good stuff. It really helps grow the channel, helps with the algorithm, helps me to know that this is the type of content that people want to see, and I will see you in the next video.